This is a video of how to change out your bolt lock from the normal bolt to aft, bolt to forward, to the auto bolt forward, replacing it with this piece. First thing I did, this is my gun right here. I've already removed the two pins from this just to make it easier for the video. So now what you have here is your trigger control group right here. First thing you want to do is everything from the left side. So if you're looking from the left side, this is how you obviously want to look at it. You want to remove two pins. You want to remove this one right here, and then you want to back this one out somewhat too in order to remove the bolt lock. So first thing you want to do, push that down. Pull that out. You want to pull out the extractor. Okay. This, just put it off to the side. Then there's going to be a spring right there underneath the pin. So when you pull out the rest of that pin, you're just going to let out the spring. What you want to do is let that spring rotate all the way back aft. That spring in, there's a little detent right there. You want to make sure when you replace the bolt lock, then you want to make sure the top of the bottom of the spring hits the top of that ejector port. So now what you want to do is you just want to back off this pin right here a little bit, enough to push up on the bolt lock release. So now it just comes right on out. Notice the little heart shape little area on here. Just in case if you have so many or you get these two mixed up, this is the difference between the two. This is the new one, which allows you to pull back on the slide to allow the slide to go forward, versus this one you'd have to lock it back, push up on the button to allow the slide to go forward. So removing this one and adding in this one right here. So now it's the process of elimination. You're putting everything back the same way you just took it out of. The pin just came all the way out. There we go. So now you want to put this, see where that little hole is, that slit right there? This is where the tip of this is going to go into. So you want to slide it right back up in there. You might have to wiggle a little bit here or there. Now what you want to do is you want to push up and adjust this piece right here, as well as your mag release. And you want to go ahead and put your pin all the way back through all the way. You might have to wiggle here, there, everywhere. There we go. So now, if you notice, this is the new one, obviously. You're going to make sure that the bottom of this spring right here rests on top of that detent. Simple enough. You always want to make sure that that's on top. If it's not on top, it's not going to work properly. So now what you want to do is you want to push down on that spring so it's below that hole that you took that pin out of. So now when you take the pin, see, if it was on top, it'd be bad. Come on. Doing this without nails sucks. Okay, so now it's underneath the pin. So now you want to push it a little bit more forward. You want to take your ejector. You want to basically thread that through. Wiggle around, push it all the way back through until it goes all the way back. And that right there is how you change out your bolt lock. So now, flip it back the other way, we're going to reinstall it, the trigger control group, back into this piece. So now, it's just a matter of just adding the two pins back in, because you want to make sure this thing's locked up. Okay, so now, when you lock this to the back and you hit the button to change out magazines or to disassemble the barrel or whatnot, This is the same way like you do any other time. So now with the new one, all you have to do is just pull back, and now it slides all the way forward. Pull back and lock it. There you go. That's how you switch out your bolt lock mechanism.